What's up, Ravens fans? There's lots of good questions in the Ravens mailbag this week as the Ravens get ready to continue the preseason Thursday night at M&T Bank Stadium against the Green Bay Packers. The first question comes to us from Christopher, and the question here is, do you see Miles Boykin getting in the range of a starting spot in 3 wide receiver sets come September?
I'll do you one better, Christopher. I think he's going to be within range of 2 wide receiver sets. I think Miles Boykin could be a starter. I mean, who on this team really says, oh, he has to be on the field every single play, passing, running, or not? I think they're gonna rotate these guys. Willie Snead will get a lot of snaps. Hollywood Brown, once he's healthy and 100%, I think he'll get a lot of snaps. Chris Moore will be in that mix as well. But I think Miles Boykin, out of all those players, has maybe done the most in training camp thus far. And I think the Ravens have an outlook where they want to let these rookies play. They want to let them grow with Lamar Jackson and just make plays. I mean, Miles Boykin's just making plays, short, long, deep, everything. When you look at Hollywood Brown, he's the guy who's going to take the top off this defense. But if he's not able to go week 1 at full speed completely, Miles Boykin might be your second fastest wide receiver, and they could rely on him to take the top off.
All right, let's keep it moving here. The second question is from Daniel Molavin, and Daniel was at practice on Tuesday. This actually wasn't a social media question. He asked me in person here at the
He stopped me too. He was like, make sure you get this
He wanted to make sure that I got in there, so he got in. The question here is, which player is most likely to have a breakout season? Well, I think that Miles Boykin is an interesting name, so those young guys. I'm going to go with another pass catcher. I think Mark Andrews. And locally, Mark Andrews is a known commodity. We knew he had a great rookie season. But nationally, I think a lot of people, especially those fantasy football players that are looking for tight end steals, they're going to be looking at Mark Andrews because I think he could end up leading the team and potentially receiving yards. I mean, potentially targets this year. He's going to be a huge piece of this offense. When I've gone out there and watched practice, Mark Andrews, to me, has maybe been the best offensive player consistently over the course of the summer when you look at everything he's been able to do. So I think that he's somebody absolutely who could be a breakout guy.
How about I go with a more under-the-radar guy, and I'll go Chris Board. Starting inside linebacker. He's an undrafted rookie last year, led the team in special teams tackles. He could be among the Ravens' leaders in defensive tackles this year.
So basically you think he's kind of following that inside linebacker rotation. You got Zach Gore, Patrick Owasa, now Chris Board step on up?
Absolutely, yeah. So I think keep an eye on him. The Ravens are going to start probably 2 undrafted linebackers inside in Peanut and Chris Board. That's pretty unique.
And they both can be really good, too.
Exactly. Last question comes from John William, and the question is, we hear a lot about Mark Andrews from Garrett Downing, but where is first-round pick Hayden Hurst?
They didn't watch Final Drive yesterday.
Exactly. Look, Hayden's on the field, and he's doing quite well for himself. I know that Mark is getting a lot of attention, well-deserved, but don't sleep on Hayden Hurst because this dude is a player. I mean, he's put on more muscle this season. He already was a big guy last year as a rookie, but here's a rookie first-round pick last year who really just hurt his foot and that really derailed things, but he's still got first-round talent. I mean, you look at it, the way he moves in and out of breaks, he still really reminds me of Greg Olsen, the old Panthers receiver. Hayden Hurst is going to surprise some people this year, and I think with he and Andrews, the Ravens are going to have the best 1-2 punch in terms of receiving tight ends in the NFL.
Yeah, the tight end group could be scary. I thought that Hayden Hurst had his best practice of training camp on Tuesday. He was all over the field, caught everything thrown his direction, and that to me was kind of a sign like, don't forget about this guy in this mix because he's going to have a really big role in this offense. So we'll see how it all plays out Thursday night at M&T Bank Stadium. And as always, we love to hear from you guys. So send in those questions every single week using the hashtag RavensMailbag. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.